to see in that third period sort of vintage Capitals in terms of getting one goal and feeding off of it?
Well, we feed off the crowd. So, I mean, even when we scored the goal yesterday or the other night against Vancouver, you could see the crowd getting into it and us getting into it. I mean, then we hit the post right after. We just couldn't do it. But I'm glad tonight I'll be able to sleep.
It seems like after the Vancouver loss, you said that you wanted your guys to collapse the net more to try and get goals, and you've been telling them that. It seems like the last two periods today, they really did. I mean, they were always around the net. Were they listening better today, or did they just execute it better?
I think they're always listening, but I think they executed better, and it's the only way to score when you're in a slump. I mean, every team, you'll see every team that will do that, and you watch when we play Philly, they're the best at the league. It's just crashing the net and getting those ugly goals there. So it's, but they all count.
You mentioned Philly. How important was it to get this win and end this streak and go into a week on the road?
It's a 2-game losing streak. 3-game unbeaten streak, or winless streak. 2-game losing streak. Get that right. Well, I think it's important because you look at the 9th place team has 50 points. You know, it's just you don't you want to put some distance between yourself and the rest of the group. But I just feel with our conference, it's going to be a dogfight. You know, all the way. And so you need every 2 points you can get. You need them, especially when I think 9 of our next 14 are on the road or something like that.
Bruce, can you talk about Newby and the fact after allowing the early goal, able to shut the door for there on out?
It was great. I knew he'd be real good tonight. I just knew it. He's been waiting. It's, you know, he's beaten Ottawa 3 times now, and feels good against them. So it's a great little battle between the goalies. They both want to be number one, and when they get their chance to get in, it's you know, they make the most of it.
What did you say to them between the second and third period?
I just said, quite frankly, I hope they realize how important this period is to our season, and it's vital. You know, I mean, to mentally to get a couple goals for themselves, because it's not from lack of effort. It's not. I mean, Ottawa was tremendous through 2 periods, not allowing hardly anything, and they played really good. But I mean, perseverance, and you keep doing the same thing over and over, and eventually, you know, we broke through. But because sometimes, you know, you get frustrated and you try something different just because something didn't work, even though you did it right. If you know what I mean. So.
Not to take away from Brooks' Mike's shot, but it seemed like that goal was really generated by Ovechkin and then Johansson both winning battles in the corner.
Power play. Not the power play. That's what I'm thinking. Power play. Forecheck. That's what it was. I mean, we just looked at it again, and I mean, Ovi goes in and takes the guy, and then all of a sudden Phillips is trying to hit Alfredson in the middle of the ice, and he rushes the puck a little bit, bounces over his stick, and Brooks is in perfect position, and that's, you know, why he got the goal.
Bruce, with so much emphasis on the first period, was it more of what happened with your guys, the way you came out only 5 shots on net, no goals, or was it something they were doing?
They did the same thing. They tried to get the same matchups all night long, and you know, I think we wore them down a little bit. But we were trying. You know, I mean, if you look at or watch the game, our defense were going right down the boards, and we were trying to create as much offensive territorial zone, throwing things at the net, and we just couldn't get through because they were that good in the first period.
Did you find, like, your perfect line combinations?
No,
you were
I think I only went through 27 of them tonight. But eventually, well, when you're not scoring, you know, you sit back there and you go, do you keep doing the same thing, or do you try something different? And I just thought Marcus has the puck more. I thought before the game, I'm thinking him and Nicky, great combination, outside speed, and then but Marcus has when he gets the puck more, and he uses his speed through the neutral zone, he's so much better. So it was something that I thought a good time to change.
Can you talk a little bit about Marcus's game tonight? I mean, another solid night.
Just another solid game. He was good. He's getting better and better each night.
Everybody seems so concerned with Alex, his scoring out, with goal scoring output.
You're the only one that's mentioned it, so everybody's not as concerned as you.
Well, I guess what I'm getting at is that does that really matter, his goal scoring output, if you're playing like you played tonight? Are people obsessed with that too much?
I think people are obsessed because they want to come and see Alex score, you know. And believe me, there's nobody in the world that would want to score more than Alex. I mean, he had some great looks, he had some great chances, and it's not for lack of will, it's not for lack of want, but at the same time, he's the first one jumping up and down when we win the game.
After last game, that you guys need to get to the net and make sure you're in front and try and get those goals. It seems like you did it at least the last 2 periods today.
Yeah, when you're struggling to score goals, I mean, that's where you got to go to get those, you know, get rebounds or what. You know, most goalies will save the first puck nowadays. And just most goals are, you look at most goals in the game nowadays from front of net, you know, or bang plays, and the goalie can't get over. So you got to get to the front of net and score goals, and I think we did that for the most part in the latter half of the game. I think the final 30 minutes were pretty good, and the first 30 minutes we were going to work on, but you know, we played pretty well in the last half.
Despite letting in the first goal, it didn't seem like it seemed to bother you too much, at least in the second period, and you guys were able to get on the board there in the third. What is it like when you guys do get that first goal? Brooks said you kind of just get on a roll when someone gets a first goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a snowball. I think when you get the first goal, it gets going, and then the next shift, if the guys follow up with a good shift, it just keeps on going. So it's huge. I think it was a nice gift for Brooks in front. I think I passed right to him, so it was nice. And he put it in. We just got a roll, so it was nice.
40 minutes, but most of you guys have said that once you got one, the others would follow, and it seemed like we got some momentum.
Yeah, I think that it was a beautiful goal by him, and kind of gave us a little bit of a jump in our step, and kind of brought back those good memories that we had when we were scoring goals, and helped us out.
Really big to get on the power with it too.
Yeah, again, another thing that's been struggling a little bit. The first time around, I thought that we worked really hard. We made some good plays, but to score and make it in a big opportunity like that was good.
So some kind of felt like an afternoon game, at least from upstairs, for 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Usually I love these afternoon games, but I probably played the worst game of the year so far. I was just lucky enough to score.
Big face-off win by Nicky there.
Yeah, I think our face-offs guys were great today, and it just adds so much more puck possession to the team, and puts the pressure on them to take it away from us every time we win the face-off.
How much did that first goal by the Senators right off the bat start to get really deflate you guys?
I don't know. I think that we wanted to get out to a lead, but it doesn't always go the way you want it to, and we battled back and we persevered.